In the last hour, we've heard the name of the victim.
Yes, that's right. The 15-year-old girl who lost her life here in Croydon yesterday has been named locally as Elianne. The 17-year-old boy that's been held by police for questioning has not yet been named. And as you can imagine, the community here in Croydon is still coming to terms with the loss of that 15-year-old girl. As you can see behind me, there's still a large police cordon in place, which has closed one side of Wellesley Road, which is usually a very busy road, and it's a place where lots of people yesterday morning would have been travelling through to get to work, and where we know that 15-year-old Elianne was likely travelling to get to her school, the Old Palace of John Whitgift School, which is about a 10-minute walk away from where we are stood now. Now, the police have confirmed that that 17-year-old teenager is still being held in police custody for questioning. They have not yet named him, but have said that as it stands, they are not looking for any other suspects in relation to this case. And as you can see behind me, inside of the large police cordon, there's a bus that's still in place. That bus has been stationary since yesterday, and it's believed to be the number 60 bus that the young 15-year-old victim was travelling on. And in the last hour or so, there's also been forensic officers that have travelled to the scene as well, gathering evidence as this case is still ongoing. And as you referenced there, earlier Sky News had spoken to Anthony King after shortly learning about the news of this stabbing incident that took place yesterday. He said he had spoken to the family, who were heartbroken. They described Elianne as being someone that had a great sense of humour, someone that was studying for her GCSEs, and someone that has a long life ahead of her. But as we know, sadly, that life ended yesterday morning after she was stabbed to death. Now, Anthony King also spoke of the fact that that 17-year-old teenage boy that is still being questioned by police was known to local youth groups and community groups like the one that Anthony King works with. And I suppose now the questions are going to be to politicians, really, about what happens next. Just next to where I'm stood here to my left, there's a huge sign that says "Stop Youth Killings." That sign has attracted lots of members of the public who have taken pictures of it and who are discussing amongst each other what needs to happen to prevent further incidents like this, as we sadly learn that there's allegedly been around 16 teenage murders this year alone.